We are live, apparently. Let's just double check. One person's in. I can see one person. We might actually be live this week. We might have actually got it right for a scheduled one. Good morning. Good Monday morning. Just to say, what a crazy week last week. Good morning, Secret Carper. First one in. So, yes, we are back. It is Monday. Can we hear me all right? Is the microphone working okay? So, it's been a mad one. It has been a mad one. Monday and Tuesday started all right. Sounds perfect. Thank you. I realised what had happened last week. So, I forgot to unswitch my headphones last week. So, that's why the sound was a bit hit or miss. But good. I'm glad it's perfect. How has everyone's week been? Mine was a bit mad last week. Monday, Tuesday was fine until I lost my vlog camera on Tuesday afternoon. Could not find it anywhere. Good morning, Elijah Retro 1982. Haven't seen you for a while. I did see your comment this morning, so welcome back. Make sure you're here next week for the Christmas quiz and Christmas raffle. Good morning, Limelight Vinty. Next week's going to be fun. It's my last one for the year next month, next week. After this, after the 22nd, there'll be no live stream until January 2026. Anyway, so Tuesday I lost my vlog camera and I had completely lost it. We couldn't find it anywhere. We cleared places. We cleared a lot of stuff. Anyway, so that happened on Tuesday or Wednesday morning. I can't remember. Weekend was good, but weekend was shit. Car needs to go into the garage. Not sure the fault. So yeah, so just hold on a second. Let me tell you about my week. So Wednesday, Mum went early off on a Facebook pickup. She got there, got it fine, and she stopped at the garage on the way back, like a little service station. Had a Marks Spencer's and stuff. Anyway, she went to leave there, and she put her foot down on clutch to go, and it just went ping. So on Wednesday, our clutch went in the car, and basically, she spent most of the Wednesday sat at the garage waiting to be rescued by the recovery people. So yeah, that was Wednesday. We got a hire car Wednesday after she got recovered. She didn't get home till like 4 or 5 o'clock. She got a hire car, which was fine. I think it was Thursday straight away. She had to put a bit of air in one of the back tires, but she thought, oh, they just got low tires, whatever. And then she had to put more air in it Friday after leaving my uncle's house because something else personal happened. We've had a loss in the family, but that's all I'm going to say in that. So yeah, she put more air Friday. Saturday morning then she rang my brother saying, can you come and look? And he did. He said, yeah, you've got 10 pounds of pressure, and then he saw a screw in it. So we're thinking, great, we've got to get the spare out. You go to the boot of this car, and the hire company don't supply a spare. But you don't get told that. So what happened is we managed to get to the garage to pump it up, which was a scary journey, because obviously on a nearly bald tyre. And then we got to the garage, pumped it up, and we eventually got a hold of the hire company. And they basically said, you've got to get to a national garage, which is either Kirkwick, Halford, or one just under Working Bridge where we live. So we went to the first one, and they said, we can't see it for another 2 to 3 hours. Not very helpful. So we got to the garage, pumped it up, and gone to Quick-Fix, which we got there, and they said it'll be an hour to an hour and a half. But they're really good because we explained the situation. And we missed breakfast because we were meant to be having a big breakfast. And I should have just stayed here and just got on with packing because I had full orders, but they don't need to go till Wednesday because we were actually this was Saturday morning. So yeah, that happened. We managed to get it sorted, came back, had breakfast, and got packed Saturday to go to Bournemouth. We had a great weekend in Bournemouth. We had a really nice room. I recommend if you're staying in Bournemouth, Hampton by Hilton. So yeah, at the moment we've still got the hire car. Mum's going to call the garage today to see how they're getting on with our car because we would like our car back. Our car's got a Facebook pickup in the boot of it, a decent one that I need to get on. So yeah, it's been a week of hell. We've had grief in the family and stuff. It's been a week. But the good side of this week is sales have still been pouring in. So yes, a raffle you sound nice. Yes, and it's free. You don't have to enter. All you have to do is have been in the giveaways or been in either. So no one commented last week, but on this one, when we finish here, just comment raffle and how many tickets you would like. It's all free. There's going to be some fun things, some giftable things. There's probably only going to be 10 prizes. Probably, I don't know. Probably maximum 3 tickets per person, I would say. My store is now closed till the 24th. I wish mine was. Mum says, no, we're not. We're going to close on the 19th. I think that's too late, to be fair. But she's like, well, you'll lose money. I'm like, no, we won't. But whatever. I want to close it, but I can't. I have to do what Mother Dearest wants. Trust me, I think the 19th is too late. But hey ho, we're closing it on the 19th. And we'll still have stuff on, but we won't be officially opening it until probably the 31st. But I'll still be listing. But good morning, Scooby Shaggy 8988. I don't know why I would say that. I'm thinking of closing soon, as I don't want any stress or delayed parcels over Christmas. That's my bother. But I was like, no, it'll be fine. I'm like, you're very like, what's the word? Not chill, but there's another word, and I can't think of it. It's a weird word, but she doesn't seem bothered, and it stresses me out. I don't want the stress of delayed parcels, but that's the word. That's the word. Nonchalant. I can't even say it, but that is the word. I'm still drafting, so I get ahead. Yeah, so we actually we're going to my brother's Christmas Day. I think the first year ever we're having Boxing Day to ourselves, which means I can go to a garden centre for a sale if they're open. Boxing Day sale. So there's a certain garden centre called Long Acres in Bagshot. And if they open Boxing Day, they do 50% off all the Limacs. And obviously, it's not up yet, but I have a little village. It'll be up you'll see me set it up. It's going to go on top of the Calax over there and other parts of the home. But we haven't even got a Christmas tree. And yeah, so it'll be the first year we can actually get to Boxing Day sales, which will be nice because normally when we're at my sister's Christmas Eve to the day after the Boxing Day and we sleep. But with my brother, we can't do that. So, and my brother's going to my sister's Boxing Day, but there's not room for us as well. I don't know. It's higgledy-piggledy this year. So, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do Boxing Day. And we might even get into town for the sales. We'll see. Because we're actually going away on the 28th to the 30th to Exeter. So we're going to have our people who house sit for us come and stay for those time. And then, yeah. Yes, Elijah, anyone can enter the raffle. It's not going to be big prizes. Anyone can enter the raffle. Scooby Shaggy. I'm just going to carry on as normal. Good on you. Good on you. But people have got to understand there's going to be delays. I'm still drafting, so I'll get ahead. Yeah, that's my plan. What my plan is this week, because this week's quite a hectic week. So today and tomorrow I want to do 2 lots of 38 because I want to make sure I'm covered for this week. Then Wednesday and Thursday, I want to be outside and do some garden prep and like get some of the storage stuff that we've got stored outside into the micro shed. Because Wednesday and Thursday, as far as we know, are nice days at the moment. So that's the plan for this week. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we'll carry on photographing. And I've got to try and make the most of the nice days and to get the stuff outside done and away. So yeah. But the raffle's going to be fun. Is the car better? We won't know until we ring later. They were meant to ring us yesterday. And they didn't. So we have no idea. We still got the hire car, which is a bit of a weird car. It's not electric, it's still normal, manual and stuff. But it has lane assist and all this weird stuff. Mum doesn't like the lane assist because if you don't indicate, it pulls you back into the lane you were meant, the lane you were leaving, and it's like you have to be so precise with it. It's a nice car, but I don't think it's a car I would want. I don't know. Hopefully, we'll find out about the car today. Like I said, we've had a loss in the family, which has been a bit of a shock. How quick it was, but that's all I can say about that. Anyway, mine is having an MOT tomorrow. I wish you luck. So yeah, we've got to also contact eBay. Even though it's a global shipping order, this bloke doesn't understand. Got to explain that, and he was like, "Well, I'll get in touch with eBay then." I was like, "Do that." I was sat a request to eBay. He got all threatening. I was like, people don't understand eBay, do they? They get all stressy. So yeah, and then we've got to find a tracking number that didn't get put on for something else. It's madness, to be honest. So yeah. But I have been thinking about 2026 a lot this year. This year. Can't believe it's nearly here. How did you go with the Sylvester Plus? We still haven't sorted him yet because we're doing the most profitable things first. He's still got a dirty foot. He's still got one dirty foot. But we'll get round to him. He's probably the least importance right now. We need things for kids who are going to buy stuff to play with, or the collectors who are buying stuff. But we have sold an awful lot in the last week. But I got 11 orders to get out today. But we had about 25 last week. That was hard work. But the money's good. The money's sweet. It sweetens the deal. Anyway, like I said, I've been thinking a lot about 2026 and what I want to achieve in 2026. It's going to be a mad year, I think, because 2025 has flown by. Tell me about it. So yeah, 2026 is a big year. Obviously, the shed's going to go up in Feb, apparently. I keep saying apparently because I just swear. I'm making all these weird noises because my trust and my mind's like, do I believe them? But we're going to do lots of DIY projects for like the office and the shed and all the stuff to come. But I have written down some goals. Do I still buy trunkies? I remember those being the bread and butter item. I don't buy the basic ones. If it has no pattern, I buy the ones with like pattern. So like the giraffe, the space trunky, or something more like unusual. I don't go for just the plain pinks or the plain purples anymore because they're lower value. The patterns are what they want. And the different they are, because there's even some customized patterns out there. So yeah, trunky booster seats are good. So yeah, but these are my goals for 2026. So I've got main business goals, YouTube goals, TikTok, and Instagram goals. I'm not talking about personal goals. These are just business goals. Number 1 is going to be being more organized. So this can range from listing to photographing to making sure stuff's in the shed, making sure it's in like chronological order. That is a big word just for 9:45 this morning. Chronological. See, I can't say it again. You have to get a reseller server to come and declare the shed open. Ricky, I think Mum would have a right. That would be hilarious. But the thing is, Mum is quite embarrassed about our house and our garden, and to be honest, it's a reason I don't have friends round at the moment. But yeah, Ricky. Oh, he's got. If he ever sees this, he'll crack up because yeah, if only that was the case. Uh, but yeah, not a bad idea. I hope Mum never sees this because Mum will be have a heart attack. Mum is so embarrassed of our house because we got the leak. We haven't decorated this orange for years, and like obviously look at this situation. No offense, but it's not the most organized. Oh, could you imagine that? So yeah, let's get back to these goals. I'm not laughing in a bad way. I mean, lovely if that could happen, but it's unlikely. It's probably going to be Madam myself here opening it. Oh God, edgy. I can't even stand still. So being more organised, like I was explaining, like listing, having things like these bale cracks that crates. I've got one's going to be for picking orders, and one's going to be putting stuff in ready to be photographed that day or the next day. But I'm always glad it made you chuckle. I had thought about it before, to be fair, but I know Mum would have a heart attack because she's very aware of the situation of this house. So yeah, it did make me chuckle. And if it could happen, it would be lovely, but it's very unlikely. It's probably going to be Madam here with family. Maybe not family, maybe just me cutting the ribbon. Sad life. If I even have a ribbon. Anyway, moral of the story is it'll get open. I'm not sure when. But being more organised. So having the crates, basically one will be for orders, one will be for things that need photographing. When I get back from the boot sale, stuff's got to go straight to shed. Footage straight on the hard drive so that I can edit it that week. So yeah. Number 2 is cut down on my dispatch time. At the moment, I am 3 days max, unless they contact me sooner saying they need it express shipping, and then I do it. Number 3, which is going to make you lot laugh because obviously I have a huge backlog, and it's going to be cut down on the backlog, even though I'm not going to ban myself from buying. So I know that's going to make a lot of you giggle because I am a shopaholic, but yeah. Number 4 is to be I can't edit a live stream. Number 4 is to be prepared with listing. So like I say, today I'm going to try and get 38 done, and again tomorrow, and then keep that going so that I'm ahead all the time. Another goal would be to set a good goal with the amount I like to make each week. So say for the first week of January, I would like to make £100 that week. That's what I would like to make. That would be the target. If I make more, brilliant. But I would love to make £100 on eBay. Then obviously vintage will be different. Maybe £50 on vintage. That's what I want to put some vintage goals. Mum said my shed should be up for my birthday, so that is goal number 7. and then have a financial goal for the end of 2026. So maybe basic have enough money to book driving lessons, or yeah. Kim Kelly 4703. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the craziness of talking about goals. So, and number 10 is being more consistent with eBay and Vinted and YouTube and Instagram. So, yeah, consistency is a big one. Again, number 11, routines. Routine will be important, especially for a day like this. Obviously, I'm going to be doing my live stream. I might be changing the time in New Year, but you'll find that out probably next week. We'll talk about times and what probably the best time to be doing it in 2026. So yeah, that's my eBay goals. That is the goals for eBay. We will talk about YouTube goals. I want to know your goals. What are your goals for 2026? Let me know in the chat. Or if you got any other question, let me know. So yeah, it's been a hell of a week last week. It's been a mad few days. We did have a lovely stay in Bournemouth though, so I do reckon Hampton by Hilton hotel. Really nice. 2 decent size, not single but not double beds. Very comfy. Decent shower. And a lovely view. We were on the 3rd floor, so that was nice. Not too high, and it was just nice. Yesterday I had a Facebook pickup, which was some Happy Land. So I got that to sort today. I've got some surveying to finish sorting. I've also got a pickup today. We would have had more if someone got back to us, but no one got back to us about a second one. I don't know if Mum got the 3rd thing or not. But yeah, it's been quite a week, to be honest. But yeah. So, what is everyone's goals? Has no one got any goals? Is it just me that make goals? I'm making them goals because if I put resolutions, I won't do them. So yeah, we've got a busy week. We've got 11 orders to pack. My main goal is to be in a bigger place so I can finally get my reselling business up and going. That sounds productive. So you resell now already and you just do it from your house, or have you got like a little place that you do it from? Is it different in America? Obviously, I know you're from the USA, and I love some of the thrift bins over there and stuff. Has anyone else got any goals? Obviously, I'm getting the shed, which is I listed my last thing in my death pile yesterday. Need to go shopping. Oh, I did get a good charity shop find. Should I go and get it? Where did you eat in Bournemouth? We didn't eat in Bournemouth because of the incident. We had such a bad day. Saturday morning, we got up. We were meant to go Friday night, but obviously something happened Friday morning. We couldn't go. The thing in family thing. So we didn't go till Saturday. But then we got the puncher in the hire car, and we didn't get there till nearly 3 o'clock. So we just had a meal deal from from the co-op. So we didn't actually get to go round looking or do anything in Bournemouth. And then we had to be back to my sister's for 12 for lunch because she messaged us after she found out about the situation on Friday. She messaged us for lunch. So we didn't do much in Bournemouth, unfortunately. And now there's Facebook pickups down there now I could have got. Typical. Anyway, moral of the story, it wasn't meant to be. So I didn't eat in Bournemouth. Scooby. I bet that fact I don't resell yet, hence the need to get a bigger place. Fair dues, yeah. Probably should have got a bigger place when I started, but I've been doing this since I was 16. So yeah. Who wants to see the charity shop find? I've actually got one bag, but I need to find the second bag. The second bag's missing at the moment. But the recent charity shop find. Anyone wants to see? Should I go and get it? You're going to see the mess behind me. Pretend it's not there. There's an invisible screen. I'm going to go and get it, I think. Show us. Right, bear with. It's in the kitchen. We'll put it all down here. Right. I think I spent about 17 quid. This was £3, and I'd never seen it before. This is little Sven, and this is £3, and I haven't tested him yet. But I Google lensed him on Saturday when we came back. This was Saturday morning after the puncture. And I Google lensed him when I came home. I'm going to do it again. This wasn't the only thing. And there's only one it on in America. At 40. So it's approximately $40. £40. None sold. So if he works, I'm gonna look at him properly. But he does stuff, but it's a little Sven. Quite a cute one. It's official Disney store. So yeah. That was number one. That was £3. Bernardo's. We have a cloth Jess and a plastic Woody, both with hats. This cost me £4.50. There was a lot of Toy Story in there today. Someone's obviously donated the Toy Story collection. This is like plasticky. It gets better yet. Let's stuff it really good in one of these bags. I'll sit you down because you're doing my head in. I need to Google lens you. Haven't Google lens these two. But the thing is, I got in there, and I was looking, and I looked in these bags, and I thought, now I'll leave it. And then I saw one thing, which I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, he's about 11 quid on his own. I'm not taking that offer. Jesus, people are just so cheeky. So people got between 5 to 7 for him, but 13 there, 6th of December. So I'm going to aim for about 13 maybe on him.
Well, howdy. Glad to meet you. Howdy, I'm Jessie.
She works. this has got like foreign writing. It doesn't say. It says SEMUABAHANBARU. It's all like Chinese writing. I don't know. It says Disney Trading BV Port Post Bus 406 Netherlands one. So this one's from the Netherlands. I don't know if that makes it worth anything else. Maybe because that one's on like 40 quid. I'm showing you, so this is still 2 more bags to show. So again, 15 to 20. That's not the right hat, is it? That's got that on it, and there's nowhere for that to go that I can see on your hair. So you haven't got a hat, so I'm going to aim for about 15. Might get 5 for that hat. But this is what I mean. I might be keeping an eye on this store because they kept bringing out more and more. They had Bullseye and a Buzz, but they were just meh. Bullseye and Buzz. There was nothing special about them. So that hat doesn't fit her, but for the price I paid, again, which was $4.50. I also got these two. Which again.
Gotcha. Somebody's poisoned the water hole.
Got that one. Someone poisoned the water hole. I think. Yes, she's the same as this one, but Jessie. So I'm going to probably put them together for 20. That's your hat. Either of these hats fit her. She might not have a hat. Where's your hat gone? Toy Story stuff sells. Toy Story stuff. Yeah, but I got a really good one in the next one. So the next bundle, Mum said do it together because there's a slight bit of damage on one of the characters, but it's a very unusual character. This bundle cost me £6. So we got this Jessie, this is part of the bundle. This Woody. I've got the character in my hand, but I'm not going to show you that one just yet, because Bullseye. So can you recognise what character this could be? It's quite an unusual character. They're in Toy Story 2. I don't think they're in Toy Story 1. They're definitely in Toy Story 2. Any guesses? So this is the set. Which character is missing from this set? I'll let you guess. And Bullseye's watching you. Any guesses? I kind of will say he's kind of a villain. Not Bo, no. It's a he, and he's a villain. Is it the grandpa? Yes, it is. It is. Bearman, the old man. It is the grandpa, aka Stinky Pete. If he didn't have the chip on his nose and he had his pickaxe, he could be worth up to £80. I'm going to put him in this bundle, and I'm going to do it cheap to get it in and get it on and get it gone. So, good old Stinky Pete. And I nearly put this back. I nearly put it back. He has a little bit of damage on his nose. But yeah, good old Stinky Pete. So yeah. He's got his hat. Just hasn't got his pickaxe. Little chip on his nose. And yeah. So 6. I don't know what I spent. I spent about 17 quid plus the bag. 6. And Justin would have the hat. So that was 6. That was 4. That was 10. £14, £15, £16, £17, £18 roughly. So yeah, that was a good little charity shop find. And obviously they're going to be dealt with today. The joys. So yeah, they're getting sorted today. And hopefully I can make some dollar walla. I've just sold a Zerg. But yeah, it wasn't Zerg. But yeah. I think Zerg's just misunderstood. I don't think he's a villain. But I think he's just misunderstood. Sorry, I'm in a weird mood. Let's talk about my YouTube goals. So my YouTube goals for 2026 is by the end of 2026, I would like to have reached 2,000 subscribers by the end. Number 2 is to work on my thumbnails. They are rubbish. I am admitting I don't know how to do them. I find them difficult. So yeah, I'm going to be working on the thumbnails for 2026. And keep myself ahead with the videos. Make sure they're edited on time. Make sure they're up on time. Make sure there's no late videos. All this stuff I'm going to be doing in 2026. So yeah, it's going to be a fun 2026. But yeah, that's my YouTube goals. Obviously, that's going to be here or there. TikTok, upload regular. I'm not going to set a schedule on that at the moment until I'm more organised with eBay and the other stuff's priority. On TikTok, I would like to reach 1,500 followers. And I would also like to get monetized over there. Instagram, I would like to reach 2,500 Instagram followers. And I want to post more regularly. I don't post enough over there. So, yeah. So that's like goals. I still got to talk about my vintage goals, but yeah. So I've got about 4 lots there and a few others elsewhere. Construction comment about your e.g. garden centre video. Do less footage but the slower so we can see the shelf might increase the viewers. Well, yeah, that was just at the time I had a lot of footage that day and it would have been like 2 hours long. So I just had to do what I could that day, to be honest. I only fast forwarded it because there was a lot of background music and stuff and content, copyright content. Obviously now earning a bit of dollar on YouTube, you can't do copyright stuff. So with that music playing, I had to do something. So one, I didn't get copyright, and two, there was a lot of stuff in that video. I'm tempted to get the Ray-Ban Meta for next year, but that's a £500 investment. And obviously I don't wear glasses, so people will notice straight away. So we'll see. We'll see. The thing what I need to do, if I'm gonna get them, I'll need to get them, wear them about normally, and then start wearing them about up and about. But yeah, things are definitely changing. I will take that on board, especially like the charity shop one. But when you're trying to film subtly without the the person at the till realizing, or the person, the shop people realizing, the workers, it's kind of difficult. But yeah, I'm gonna take that on board. But it was just because we popped to the garden centre for the day. You'll see a few little clips from the weekend. And then today, like I said, today's going to be a photographing, listing and packing day. That's the main aim today. Packing, orders picking, sale video, film, packing, and I'll be photographing. Obviously, Mum's going to have to get eBay to ring us, eBay to ring me to talk about this global shipping order, even though it's covered, but I want it dealt with. I've got to find the tracking for the policeman's outfit. We've got to call a garage. So I'll try and get all those like recorded secretly on my phone. I'm hoping if I can charge this up, this might be a good outdoor camera to use. I don't know yet. Haven't tried it. I'm going to charge it up and hopefully put it up on the shed and see if it'll work, or on the bar thing. I should be able to move it around. Once I've moved this sticky, I'm not going to remove the sticky yet because I'm hoping to move it around a couple of places, not just have it stuck in one place. I've also managed to get this on the back of my phone so that when I'm filming in the shed, I can stick it to the door, the micro shed. And then, yeah, vintage goals is to obviously list more and have a certain value that I would like to make on vintage, say £50 a week. Have that as a main goal. That is all my goals for 2026. Obviously, things are going to be changing and developing over the course of the year. But yeah, I can't believe next week is my final live stream. I'm not sure how many prizes I'm going to have. I'll see what I can do. I've definitely got at least 4 here I can probably put. And I'm going to try and get to Poundland and B&M and get a couple of small things. They're not going to be crazy prizes. I think the biggest will probably be a £10 Amazon voucher. So, yeah. I'll see what I can do. Obviously, there'll be a quiz next week. So, there'll be a Christmas quiz. There won't be any prize for that, I don't think. But it'll just be a fun little thing to finish on. I might even dress up into something Christmassy. And I just hope a few more people come next week. We've got 14 in here, and that's the biggest amount we've ever had. Or 17. There's 17 that jumped. I hope to get around 25 to 30 people in here next week, having fun, counting down to Christmas. We've still got 15 minutes, guys. I'm not ending yet. But next week is going to be chaos. I don't even know how I'm going to do this Christmas quiz, because I don't want to see the answers, and you don't want to see the answers. So what I might do is do one of the YouTube ones that, like, as you go, it shows. Yeah, 17 is my biggest number ever. So, yeah, hopefully we can get into the 20 mark next week. There's some people that have barely ever been in my live streams. Not naming names, but they know who they are because I'm in their live stream a certain day every week, and I try and be first. So, yeah, I just hope people turn up. It'll be like my Christmas party situation because obviously I don't have the energy or the health to go to London and jolly round many pubs. I barely can jolly round the garden centre anymore. So, yeah, I've got a doctor's appointment on the 16th. That's going to hopefully all get. There's one lot. There's someone else, I'm not going to say a name, who also never, I don't think ever been in this live. I'm not going to say their names, but there's someone else that's never been in. If you can work it out, good on ya, but they haven't been in. Someone else, but yeah, it's just bad time of day because obviously not everyone's up at 9:30. I'm gonna keep a straight face because I see the names in the comment, but I'm not saying a word. Stinky Pete is also known as the Prospector, I think. That is right. That is right, Christine Chapman. That is right, the Prospector. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. That is right. I'm not saying names, but if they came next week, that would be a perfect ending to the perfect December. Because, like I said, next week is my last live stream for 2025. I can't believe I've been doing live stream. How many live streams have I done now? When did I start doing live streams? Because I only started doing them a few weeks ago. How many have we done now? Let's have a little look. See, I've got the 2025 recap on my other account, but I haven't got it on. I wonder if I go back on my other one. No, it shows up. Will show up. No, it doesn't show up on that one. Really annoys me. Let's see. Go to my account. "42 live streams. Good morning, Louise. Good morning. Close to the end, but welcome. Welcome to the last bit. 40. Was it 14 or 40? Did I say? I can't remember now. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. This is my 42th 40th second live stream. I've done 42 live streams since starting. That's a lot. Like, yeah, that's a lot. But we'll see. 43 next week, and it's the final one. Obviously, there'll be a quiz. I may be dressed up as something Christmassy if I can afford to buy the outfit in the right size. There'll be like I said, quiz and raffle, fancy dress, and just have a nice time. Pretty good, yeah. and some of them were an hour long. I think my longest was 2 hours. 2 hours there and 29. That was 1 hour. Don't think I've done over 2 hours. Two hours. Wow. So yeah. Obviously, I'll let you know the raffle details in videos coming up. Obviously, it's next Monday, so just comment raffle and I'll work out then how many prizes I'm going to need and how much I'm going to do. Obviously, it's just going to be a bit of fun. You don't have to enter if you don't want to. It is free. Anyone can enter. I see what situation is, to be honest. They're not going to be big or heavy prizes. They're just going to be fun things, jokey things. Just something interesting. And then in New Year, there will be another giveaway, a New Year giveaway. So yeah, I'll be like cool little prizes. Nothing too crazy until I do my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, which is probably going to be when I open the shed. Because I'm going to have like a prize wheel and have the prizes on there and do something then the day I open the shed. So yeah. And the problem is I can't live stream outside, unfortunately, because I would do if I could. But the signal's useless. And I don't think there's any Wi-Fi booster will boost the Wi-Fi to the shed. But you never know. But yeah, we're going to give everything a go. Like I say, my goals are written down to hold myself accountable. I'm already a week ahead now with videos, except for my daily, which I'm going to get ahead today. And we're just going to carry on as the Christmas countdown's here. So today's shed video thing's up already. That'll be out at 6 p.m. And then we've also got next Sunday's videos ready to go, which was a good one. So yeah, there's plenty of people hoping to get more in next week. I would love to get more than 17. There's 2 other people I would like to join the live, and it's unlikely they'll be able to because they're always so busy. Nick and Andrea. I would love for them to come. And Car Boot Quiz. Those 3 I will say. I know Car Boot Quiz sometimes pops in, but I would love those 3 to definitely join. And plus some other people that one person said some names earlier, which that'll be nice, but I'm not saying they will. We'll see next week. So yeah. Car Boot Quiz and Nick and Andrea would be great seeing live, especially as it's going to be a Christmas quiz. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes next week. Let's have a look at some names on my phone. See who else I could drag in. Oh, Rummage Around Kieran would be a great laugh. I'm obsessed with his warehouse videos at the moment. Constant watching him. Obviously retro reselling, but again, I would love a lot of the resellers to join. A lot of them. Because it would just be a great support on my last one of the year. Obviously, it depends what their schedules are because everyone has different schedules. Would love to. Yes, that's a good call, Elijah. That would be a good call, Rachel. Yes. Who else is in my? There's a lot of good people I would love to see, but obviously they all have their own schedules. They all have their own work. And I know this is a 9:30 to 10:30 live stream, which is probably bad timing. And they may join when time changes next year. But it'll be talked about. My time changes will be talked about before we get into the Christmas fun next week. So we're nearly to the end. And next week's just going to be fun, no business chat, or a little bit of business chat at the start, and then we're going to get into the fun and the chaos of it. So, yeah. So it's next Monday at 9:30. Yes. Next Monday, 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. every Monday until the last one next week. And then in January it'll be changing because I can't do one on the 29th. So, yes, it's next Monday, 9:30 a.m. bright and early. Motivational Monday. Woo! But if you want to enter the raffle, you have to comment raffle down on here, and then I'll see how many prizes I can get to let you know how many tickets are available. Because will you reveal your best sale of the year week? What, next week? I can do it. I can tell you now. I think it, but yeah, I can do. I've had a few good sales this year. I don't know my top sale yet, but I can look at it, see if I can work that out. But yeah, I've had some really manic madness sales. I've got an awful lot to list this week and a lot of fun to be had. So yes, I can do that. Sale of the year and favourite sale. I'm gonna do those two. Favourite sale. So yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a bonkers week, but I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm gonna try and get to Poundland and B&M and see what money I got. I know I've got to give the person who won the giveaway did get in contact with me. I've got to get her prize this week, which we've agreed, and I'll see what else I can conjure up. So yeah, I hope you lot will join me next week. The 17 of you that were in earlier. There was 17 of you peeps. I know there was. I've got to actually subscribe to someone's new channel. So yeah. But I've got 11 orders to go and get out of the dining room. What fun. And then I've got to get coaching in and stuff. So we send that offer. Or whatever that offer is. Anyway. But yeah, I think people after Christmas are going to be buying like the accessories and stuff. We just like to take part. Yeah, I know. I'm going to try and get at least 10 items to make it fun because there's no point having 2 items. So I'm going to try and I've got 2 upstairs that I can reuse. Potentially a third one because it hasn't sold yet. I might put some like squishmallows in or something like that. So yeah, we'll see what we can do. Definitely put a couple squishies in because people love squishies for their kids. That's why it'll be Poundland and like B&M. I wouldn't spend more than about 20 quid because I haven't got money to go mad. But like stationery and a little gift set like the face mask and maybe even a couple Christmas decorations. Just some fun jazzy stuff. There will be one £10 Amazon voucher up for grabs. So it'll all be up for grabs. So yeah, what you'll need to comment is raffle 1 to 10. So you can all have 10 tickets. And it'll give you 10 chances to win. And then we'll go from there. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'll see what I can get, see what I can pick up. I'm not going to go mad. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun week. But you have to enter on this video. Raffle. And if you've been fit, so yeah. It's gonna be a fun week. So need to get to Pan. I might even get I've got a couple ideas in my head. So yeah, we'll see what we can do for the raffle. And the quiz is just fun. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna see what we can do next week. A few little raffle gifts to raffle off. So comment raffle, how many tickets, the more, and that 1 to 10 is 10 will be maximum. Everyone can have 10 tickets. I'm gonna get another set of raffle books. And then another book of raffle tickets. It'll all be one colour because I'm not faffing about with different colours this year. And yeah, it's just gonna be fun and interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna love you and leave you. Hopefully I'll see you all next week for the final one of 2025. Peace. Bye.